Gang in the building, we taking it over.
Feeling like I can't miss. Baby, it's all in the wrist. You really wanna be the boss, it's expensive. Ain't the real champ if you never defend it. Put in that work, I'ma make them remember. I just broke down hella trees, yelling timber. Stand in the line, they put me in the center. It blow their mind when they see how I'm winning. Went back and doubled up, now you in trouble. My all hustle, my diamonds are huddled up. TGOD got this off the muscle. Ask me about my life, man, I love it, I love it. Got so many rings, I need room for another one. Been through the pain, now it ain't no more struggle. My team win the game, put our face on the cover, brother, we the champions.
Here in Los Angeles, we doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior.
Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Tennessee offense, and you see Ryan Tannehill leading them out.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Tannehill. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It's a gain of 6, but not enough as they'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And it would be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
I'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. Second down, Jacobs once more. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. The Raiders at 4-3, a game over 500. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Oh, Waller, what a catch. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. A check on the numbers a week ago for Waller. 9 catches, 58 yards.
Having a nice season. Number 8 in the league in receiving yards. And not just making his team happy, but anyone who's picked him in fantasy football.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line. Shotgun now for Carr. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans will take over here at their own 14-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. It probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Tannehill. Caught by Woods. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now. Here's Tannehill. High throw, but the catch is made. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's his first catch of the game, and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
A first down carry for Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. First carry of the game for Hassan Haskins.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They keep it with Henry on first down. A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off the option, here's Henry. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Well, it's a jet sweep, the football to Woods. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now it's Tannehill. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 33. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Carr's throw caught here by Metcalf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Back deep, Marquez Callaway. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. 51 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now Tannehill. Leaping, and he makes the grab. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They fell last week to Cleveland, but they're on top here as they start this drive 1st and 10. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. back to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Carr going to try and throw on third down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Tight defense there on third down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution, because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
The kick by Carlson is good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. Now, there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's third down.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked.
On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt.
Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
Carr now on first down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. It's caught here by Adams. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. The Raiders on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, in a tight game like this, that could be an incredibly important pick six, CD. And remember, it cancels out the one that the opposition had earlier in this ball game.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team to come through with a win, though. Can someone else make a similar play and win it for their club?
The Raiders heading out to take over. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Carr now on first down. And Waller taking it in over the middle. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that's going to bring up second down. Carr going to throw. Caught on the right side by Adams. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. Able to avoid him at the 40.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Carr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Carr now to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. So Carr will depart, and on comes the Raider kicker Daniel Carlson for the field goal try. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Carlson able to put this one through, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Quick slant to Valdez-Scantling. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Another 1st down as I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw, Tannehill. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Tannehill to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Again, Tannehill to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. Tannehill on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On 1st down, Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Tannehill on 1st down. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Williams. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run. No timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second? And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. After the interception, here's Tannehill. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. It's complete to Williams. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And Woods has it complete. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Here's Tannehill. His throw incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. From the gun, it's Carr. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And that catch, he just hit number 800 in his NFL career.
And just think, that puts you in top 35 range all time in the NFL in terms of number of catches. One significant guy in that number, Shannon Sharp, who was a tight end. That's big-time play right there.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Carr. And able to complete it to Moreau. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 1st and 10. Here's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Now Carr again. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Jacobs going to try the middle. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. So Carr exits on 4th down, and on comes Daniel Carlson for the field goal try. That's just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They begin with Henry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Tannehill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Raiders offense coming back out onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry. The 3rd quarter now at a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Throwing is Carr on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right, they did something to disrupt that timing.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. He's got it to Williams. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is fielded at the 27. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Elsewhere around the NFL, 3rd quarter now in Los Angeles. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL.
Room for Jacobs there on 1st down as he takes this one forward for a pickup of about 7.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
Now a play fake. Carr rolling to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Now Carr. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Vegas. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So a change of possession here on the punt, and it'll be Titan football.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
He'll set up to throw from the gun.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so you can't run the football.
And this is going to be a Titans 1st down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Tannehill now to throw.
Quick slant here to Woods.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill.
Going across the middle, and Valdez-Scantling has it.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 26 yards.
And the Titans are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a Tennessee score. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. In just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
On 1st down, Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, 1-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raiders now set to get the football back. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
Now Carr to try again after the pick 6. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Carr now on 1st down.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Here's Jacobs from the gun.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Carr now to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Four yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's Carr.
Aiming for Jacobs. He's got him, reeling it in on the out route. 2nd down and 3.
Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Carr now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Foster Moreau, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Tennessee offense set to go again.
They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Jayon Brown.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Now, the offense, they had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker, partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
And he's going to be sacked. They came after him. He couldn't get away. And this remains a 2-point game. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Their lead is hanging by a thread after that pick 6. But, look, they're still in the driver's seat. Now the question, how aggressive will they be on this drive? Time to find out. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Partner, so much for situational football because that's the absolute last thing you want to do when you're protecting a lead in the 4th quarter. Not only do you lose yardage, but you find a way to go out of bounds and stop the clock.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Tannehill. Pass complete. He's got Woods streaking across the field. And, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raiders offense ready to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. On 2nd down, Jacobs. 86 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Here's Carr to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Able to get away. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Now Carr, got to have this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the 1st half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Counter play with Jacobs, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
But the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Counting down to 30 seconds remaining. Here's Carr. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack.
This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for Las Vegas, they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule.
And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis Colts. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Our Father who art in heaven, I love when you talk.